The burning heart. Now, I'm not talking to you about what happens when you eat too much garlic or you take too many onions. That's heartburn. We're talking about the burning heart today, okay? So, family, there are moments when life doesn't work out the way you thought it would. You thought after all these years of working, praying, showing up, growing older, doing your best, doing the best you knew how to do, that you'd be further along than this. I know I did. And when that happens, you don't always fall apart. Most of the time, you keep going. You get up. You go to work. You pay the bills. You show up where you're needed. But now you're carrying an ache. Your heart hasn't given up, but your hopes have. Your plans have. You didn't see it coming, and now you're trying to make sense of what happened, wondering what went wrong, wondering what comes next. That's where the book of Luke chapter 24 finds us. Two disciples are walking from Jerusalem to Emmaus. They're grieving. And they're not trying to make it look better than it feels. Grieving. The one they had put all their hopes in has just been crucified. The future they thought they were walking toward has fallen apart. And now they're walking away from Jerusalem, talking about what happened. Then a stranger joins them. They tell him what they lost, what they hoped, what they still don't understand. And then they sit down, they break bread, their eyes open, and they recognize that the stranger is the resurrected Christ. Now in unity, the Christ is the Spirit of God alive in us, the part of us rooted in God, the part of us that cannot be taken away. And the resurrection means this: what looks finished to us isn't finished in God. These disciples had decided that the crucifixion meant it's over. We lost. The future is gone. But that wasn't what was happening. Not at all. They had been walking with the Christ the whole time while they were speaking from defeat. They thought everything had changed. But what God created in them had not. And then later they say, did we not burn? Did we not burn? Did we not burn within us? Did we not feel that burning while he talked with us on the road? Did not our hearts burn within us? Their hearts didn't start burning when their eyes opened. Their hearts were already burning. Something in them recognized spirit before their minds could make sense of it. Their eyes hadn't caught up yet, but their hearts had. And some of you have been waiting for your eyes to open before you trust what is already burning in your heart. You say, I don't know if I can start over again. I don't know what happens if the answer is no. I don't know how much longer I can keep carrying this. I don't know if I should stay or let it go. I don't know where my life is going now. Fine. Your eyes may not know yet, but what keeps stirring in you, what keeps burning in you, what keeps saying this cannot be all there is, what keeps reminding you I'm still here, don't dismiss that. That burning is the Christ within you refusing to let the circumstance have the final word. You see, the diagnosis can change how you feel. The Christ in you did not change. What you can afford can change. The Christ in you did not change. The relationship can change. The Christ in you did not change. The condition can change. The source doesn't change. And you don't have to wait until everything around you becomes clear or becomes different before you become clear. Take the treatment. Make the plan. Do what is yours to do. But don't let what you're going through decide where you go from here. You can say, I'm finished, and still wonder what else is possible. You can say, I don't care anymore, and still rise when you think about what you really want. You can tell yourself, leave it alone, and still know a part of you hasn't let go. Pay attention to that. Your mind may have reached a conclusion, but your heart is still burning. And here's what those disciples did once they finally recognized the burning. They got up that same hour and they went back to Jerusalem. Don't miss that. The burning changed their direction. They had been walking away from where hope had collapsed. But once they recognized the Christ, they could face the same place from a different consciousness. Stop letting what you're going through, stop letting what broke your heart decide which way your life goes. You're here making it through an experience because your heart is burning, but you still can move on. You still can change direction. You still can find your way. Think about it this way. You may have decided this broke me, but your heart is still burning. You may have decided there's nothing left for me, but your heart is still burning. You may have decided I'm too tired to start anew, but your heart is still burning. When something in you keeps rising toward God, keeps reminding you that you're more than what happened to you, keeps calling you toward wholeness, when it keeps burning, pay attention. Christ isn't trying to help you decorate defeat. Christ is revealing what defeat could never destroy. And once you recognize that, you can't move in the same direction anymore. You turn around. You turn around in consciousness. You turn around from the belief that your best life is behind you. You turn around from the belief that because you're tired, you're finished. Not because the road is easy, but because you're not walking from defeat anymore. That's the burning heart. Something in you knows what happened to me isn't all there is to me. And when that heart burns, something changes. You stop asking what happened to tell you who you are. You stop asking what hurt to tell you what is possible. You stop asking yesterday to tell you which direction to move today. Your eyes begin to open. And when they do, you realize the Christ isn't absent. The Christ isn't waiting for you at the end of the road. Like the disciples, the Christ is already with you in the circumstance, with you in the confusion. So stop living from the ache. Start living from the resurrection. Family, there's something in you that the loss couldn't kill, the disappointment couldn't bury, and the circumstance cannot take away and didn't create. The Christ is alive in you. And when you recognize that, you don't just feel better, you rise, you turn around, you move in another direction. The road may be the same, but you're not walking from the same consciousness anymore. And now you know why. Your heart has been burning all along. Thank you all, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rev. Helps to give words and a little understanding to what I'm sure each one of us have felt and gone through. So thank you. Okay, let's welcome back Felina Bunn and the Peter Polzak Quartet.
One power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, and you see it in everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth. As simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baal, angel wings, or heaven's doors. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, one power, one power. We speak so many languages, have different clothing, different colors, different names. But different is only dangerous when we forget that in our heart we're all the same. We'll remember once we close our eyes to see that so much distance were never meant to be. Oh, call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Balua, Hashim, or heaven's doors. It's Muhammad, it's your mind, it's your soul, it's your sign. It's the universe, it's music, Mother Earth or Father Time. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very air we breathe. It's the power of the love. And you and me, one power, one power, it's one power. Oh, one power, one power, one power. It's the moment of creation, it's the everlasting peace. It's the freedom of forgiveness. It's the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. It's the sunshine on your face. It's the birthright of all nations. It's the boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of a baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon, for its love is so deep. It's the power. It's one power. One power. Yeah. It's the power of the love that lives forever in you and me. It's the power of the love
Felina Bunn, everyone. Felina Bunn, Peter Pozak Quartet. Oh my goodness. One power. So we come to that time in our service where we open our hearts to give, and this is a time for us to come forth in the perfect way, using our hearts to allow our gifts to flow out into the world. So I'm going to ask you to take your tithe, your gift, your offering, and send energy from your heart into that gift, send love into that gift. And if you're joining us online, get into this moment of giving. Allow yourself to come forth to sow seeds so you may reap a harvest. Now, we are going to say our offertory blessing together with energy. Divine love, richly flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. And so it is.